Hey there friends, Nibs again, out at the range doing a little bit of plinking this afternoon, and I wanted to do another installment of my pumper collection for you guys. And this one is one that's pretty obscure. It's the only one that I've ever seen anyway. This is a JC Higgins. I kind of like store brand, getting the store brand models versus the original manufacturers. Just kind of an interesting genre of collecting, I guess you could say. But this one is a JC Higgins model 33, and this one was made by High Standard. I really had a hard time finding much information out about it, except for that it was made by High Standard. I'm guessing it was made in probably the maybe the 50s, more likely the 60s. It does have a dovetail on the top for a scope, so it wasn't any earlier than probably the mid 50s, I'm guessing. They really didn't, those scope grooves really didn't come into very big popularity until about the mid 50s. Mossberg started with them in 49, but a lot of the other manufacturers didn't pick up on them until about the mid 50s. So, but this one's pretty cool. It does have one little kind of, not really a problem, I guess, but not original part. There's supposed to be just a pin going through here, and somebody previously put a bolt through there with a nut on it. I'm still looking for the original part, but for now it's working fine, so I'm not going to mess with it. But yeah, this is a pretty cool pumper. Shoots shorts, longs, and long rifles. It's very windy out here today, so I am going to shoot off my rest just to give it the best chance of actually doing pretty good while we're shooting. Normally I would like to shoot offhand, but it's let's see, I got 11 bullets left in my box here. We're going to put all them in there and shoot them all. It is a tube feed, like most pump action 22s are tube feed. There's only a few very obscure models that actually had magazines. I have the Savage Model 1903. That's one of the main ones. I believe there was a British company, maybe it was BSA, had a mag-fed pumper. And then the only other one that I know of is from a company called Febiger, F-E-B-I-G-E-R, something like that. I had one, Febiger Model 1, and it was missing some parts, and I just never could find the parts for it. They're very, very obscure. Actually, their design was similar to Savage's mag-fed version, and Savage sued them for patent infringement, even though it wasn't close enough really to be patent infringement. But Savage sued them, and they could not handle the financial weight that put on their company, and they went out of business. So, but that's the other. The wind is very, very. Sometimes it'll calm down a little bit, but it's blowing pretty good right now. It's pretty hard. We have a storm front moving in towards us very quickly here. Should be raining here very shortly. I'm not sure exactly when, but let's go ahead. It's got a release button on the left side here, so you can release it and rack around in. But let's go ahead and see. I did shoot a couple of test shots before I started up, and it was hitting off to the right a little bit. The elevation was pretty good. My stuff's blowing all over the place. I hope the wind's not tearing up the mic too bad. So I'm gonna do just hold off just to the left a little bit, and that seems to be pretty good. That one was a little low. Four. Looking pretty good. Just a little low. Five. It's got a really nice smooth stroke, very short stroke on this action. Some of the other pumpers that I have, the older ones, the stroke's not terribly long on them, but it's definitely longer than this. Some people call them pump actions, some people call them slide actions. I have one whole gun cabinet assigned to just housing my pump action 22s. That gives you an idea of how many I might have. Actually, the cover screen for my channel is a picture I took a couple years ago of my pump action 22 collection. I have sold a couple of those and bought a few others, but I did sell off. I had like doubles of a lot of things, and I sold off, kept just the best one of. I lost count of there's at least one more in there. It's a good looking group though. Not bad for my shooting with open sights. This one might deserve to have a little Weaver K4 or something stuck on it. I never really paid much attention to it. It's grouping really nice though. I think I might do that. Yeah, that's the last one. So anyway, there you go. That is the J.C. Higgins Model 33. I'm not sure if I've never seen the high point version of it, but or not high point, high standard. I've never seen a high standard pump action 22, but I read online that high standard made these for J.C. Higgins for Sears. J.C. Higgins is a Sears brand. But if anybody has any more information about this thing, I really could not find very much information about this gun. So if anybody has any more information about it, I would really be happy to hear about it. Leave comments down below, or my email is in the description of this this video, so you can get a hold of me using that link as well. I really appreciate everybody sending me the emails and encouraging words. That's really helpful when you're the wind's blowing steel around over there next to the barn here. So it's not even blowing so hard. But anyway, I hope you guys liked the video. Until next time, have a great day.